For one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But, Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters' votes.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Começamos detonado, galera. Vamos lá. LS anda e o RS ele olha em volta. Vamos lá, vamos lá. Só ir seguindo até o salão. O A ele corre se você segurar e se você apertar ele dá uma corridinha um pouquinho mais rápido. Vamos ali falar com o velho. Vai se apresentar e tal.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from
Tô
Blackwater
muito feliz
hired
de
me to
ter
gag you.
começado a
Hey,
gravar
my
os
friend.
Detonados
Pleased to meet
agora.
you, Jake.
Vou tentar gravar os Detonados todo dia. Espero que dê. Tô muito feliz, vamos lá. Agora é só seguir o Jake até os cavalos. Deixa eu dar uma corridinha aqui. Eu não quero que o vídeo fique muito grande. Vamos lá, sobe aqui no cavalo e espere o
Take it
Jake.
easy until we're out of town. Ain't no
Andar
point
com
in
o
causing a
cavalo
row.
é o LS também. Correr é só ficar pressionando A. RB ele para o cavalo. Esperar o tempo sair. Aí, pra fazer isso é só pressionar X quando o cavalo estiver parado.
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a
Esse
decent
vídeo vai
fella?
ficar
It's been abandoned for years
grande, eu
now.
acho.
Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Vamos lá.
Well, I ain't entirely sure.
Indicando algumas
I heard
coisas
they
do
had to
jogo.
go up north to fight Indians.
No
Maybe they
canto
got
inferior
tired of being
da tela
soldiers and
tem
went
radar,
looking for
certo?
gold. You know how things
Aquela
is.
barrinha que
So what are you doing up at the
é
fort?
meio
I'm looking for an old
esverdeada.
friend.
Well, like I said, you ain't gonna find many
dizer
folk
assim que é
around
o
those
fôlego
parts
do
these days.
cavalo, ele é a
Those you do
estamina
find
do
about as
cavalo.
sociable as no three to
Quando
back
você não
you.
estiver acompanhando alguém,
I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but
Well, you ain't
ela
been
vai ficar
friends for a
azul
long
e quando você
time.
começar a clicar no A direto, essa barrinha ela vai diminuir. Aí se você gastar toda essa barra
gee, are you
de
planning on
estamina
spending
do
any
cavalo,
time in
o
Armadillo,
cavalo
Mr.
vai te
Marston?
I
derrubar
doubt it. I ain't planning on staying
por
very
causa
long.
que ele não vai ter
Well,
mais
if you're
fôlego, ele
fixing
vai
for
começar
some female
a chorar e
company,
tal.
you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
O Jake ele tava falando que tinha boas mulheres, eu acho, assim, em Armadillo. Aí o John virou e falou assim, ah, mas eu sou casado. Aí o Jake falou assim,
Oh,
com
it was the
todas?
marshal who hired me. Lee
Desculpa
Johnson,
galera,
do
tá
you
dando
know him?
uma
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some
quebra
Blackwater
de
big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
configuração aqui,
That's right.
tá ficando um pouco ruim. Um pouco não, tá ficando muito ruim a imagem. Só nessa partezinha aqui, eu acho que vai dar isso.
You ain't very talkative, are
Tomara que
you?
no detonado não
I'm
fique
just
isso.
chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me, there's things you better off not knowing.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than
Pra
I
ver
do.
esses eventos que tá
Almost there,
acontecendo,
Mr.
mas é só
Marston,
você
just over
pressionar
this hill.
o B, ele vai dar uma
Yeah,
olhada.
yeah.
Nosso objetivo tá indo logo na frente. Fort Mercy.
Whoa there.
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercy. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Vamos seguir ali pro nosso objetivo. É isso galera, o vídeo vai ficando por aqui. Não esqueça de avaliar, comentar e deixar suas sugestões. Falou, até mais.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you. Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well,